Assalamu alaikum, family. This is Ryan X coming live to you, coming live on here. Hope you all have a blessed, wonderful day. Today is Friday. A lot of people say thank God it's Friday, but we thank God for every day because every day is the day that Allah has made, and we will rejoice in it, even on Mondays and Tuesdays. You know, the days that we don't like, but we thank God. We thank Allah for every day that He allows us to see because it's a blessing. And the likelihood that you're having one of those days thus far or have had one of those weeks, always remember this. Tough times don't last, tough people do. Keep your hope, trust, and faith in Allah God, and He will see you through. I could definitely bear witness to that. So, this is not a joke. This is not, but actor Dean Cain, who played Superman on a 90s hit show, Lois and Clark. Was it the New Adventures of Superman, whatever the hell it was? He played the lead role of Clark Kent slash Superman. He's an ICE agent. He joined ICE. Yup, ICE. To help keep America safe. This is what he says. Um, these days, it don't look like he keeping nothing safe because, but some donuts, because he don't blow up. I mean, he is not like how fit he was in the '90s. No, this dude it look like he a doughboy now, like he just Stay Puft the Marshmallow Man. But whatever. Um, he so he's an ICE agent. Um, let's read you what he said on Pierce Morgan. This is so Dean Cain, Superman. Dean Cain, Superman from Lois and Clark TV show, joins ICE. Not a joke. This is for real, y'all. Let me see here. Dean Cain recently stated he will be sworn in as an honorary ICE officer. He has defended his decision, stating he wants to support ICE officers. All right. So, and we know that Dean Cain is conservative. He's a Trump supporter. And, okay, he wants to join ICE. But it's funny that he's joining ICE because on his father's side, his biological father's side, he's Japanese American. That's right. His father's he's of Japanese descent. His father is let me tell you here. He was born Dean George Tanaka. Dean George Tanaka. His father was Roger Tanaka, an American serviceman of Japanese descent, the son of John Megami Tanaka and Mayoki Tanaka. Oh, so what I was going to get into, the reason why I mentioned him being Japanese on his father's side is because his father and members of his family were interned at the Minidoka War Relocation Center in Idaho during World War II. So many of you may not know this. Many of you do, but for those who may not know, during World War II, um, America, the American government, particularly here on the West Coast, were interning Japanese Americans. Japanese Americans, meaning uh, people, Americans who had Japanese ancestry or Japanese descent. But these were American citizens. They just had Japanese descent. They weren't turning them because Japan attacked Pearl Harbor. The United States declared war on Japan during the early 40s. And a lot of Japanese Americans out here in California, Washington State, Oregon, Arizona, they were in internment camps throughout the West Coast. Internment camps. Their property were seized, homes seized, cars seized, thrown into internment camps. They had nothing to do with nothing. Their only crime was being of Japanese descent. And this mother effer wants to join ICE and go after immigrants. Right. It's just funny to me how that happens. How he wants to go after people who are here illegally, but his people were locked up on his daddy's side. It's funny. Funny how people forget. So he wants to be Superman for the government, so to speak. That's kicking people. I want to join him to kick people out. All right. Maybe it'll work out for him, maybe he'll lose some pounds because he sure need to. But Dean Cain is joining ICE. Wow. Wow. This is not for a role. This is real. This is the real deal, Holyfield, y'all. This is real. So this man wants to kick out illegal migrants. Wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. Y'all remember Dean Cain was on an episode of A Different World back in '91. In this episode, he played a white college student, and him and another student at another school. They spray painted Ron's car. I think they spray painted the word nigga on his car, and because their schools were playing in a game. Hillman was playing the school as a rivalry going on. Two rival schools, whatever. Hillman and this other college, and Dean Cain and one of his homeboys they went to the college that Hillman was playing against. So Dwayne and Ron was listening to the game on the radio, and they spray painted his car. One thing led to another. Dwayne and Ron jumped on the guys and started fighting. They got locked up and put in the same prison cell. And Dean Cain was like, something about black people. All we do is complain. We sit on our butts. We don't go out and do anything. And Dwayne was saying that how his father drives a bus in Brooklyn. How Dwayne, when he goes to New York, he can't even catch a cab. How his grandparents built this country during segregation. And it was one of my favorite episodes of Different World. But I say all that to say this: Dean Cain played a racist. He wasn't acting. A lot of these actors, if you see them in their regular lives, outside of playing a role, a lot of them are who they are in those roles. Some of them are. They are who they are in those roles. They don't be acting. They really are that person. And Dean Cain really is that person. Like James Woods, every movie that I've seen James Woods in, he plays an asshole. And in real life, he's an asshole. So it's like, wow, wow. These people don't be acting. Some of them don't be, that's really who they are. That's why they play that role so well. And Dean Cain played that role on A Different World. He played it well. Now, when he played Superman, he was acting. Because that's not who he was. This is who he is. And, he wants to join ICE and round people up and kick them out of the country. Okay. But then wasn't your people locked up though in internment camps 80 something years ago? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, back in the early 1940s, your people had their property seized and they were put in internment camps, which was controlled by federal troops. Just saying. How quickly they forget. But more power to them. I don't wish death on anyone. You know, I don't glow. We don't do that in Islam. We don't do that. But it's just funny to me that you're joining. You want to join this fight. Mm, mm, mm. More power to you. More power to you, Doughboy. I mean, Dean Cain. More power to you. Well, with that being said, I'm gonna hop off of here on this note. I hope that I was able to get my point across. Hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button now. Hit that subscribe button so you get notifications whenever I do videos on here. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear them. Share this video. Share it, share it, share it. Let's flood the algorithm with it. Support my YouTube channel here, my future projects. It'd be greatly appreciated. Thank y'all for continue to rock with me. I don't take it lightly at all. I don't want to take advantage of it. I really appreciate it. And I love y'all immensely. I really, really do mean that. I know there are going to be people who disagree with me on this, you know, and that's cool. I'm fine with that because it's healthy engagement. All I ask, let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable. And in our disagreements, let's use logic, common sense, facts, and respect, not emotion and disrespect. That'll get you nowhere. So just keep that in mind. So drop your comments below. I would love to read them, love to hear what you have to say about this. Brothers as well as sisters, y'all be safe out here. Beware and be aware. Whether you're going to work, coming home from work, out here on the West Coast and in the South, the children have went back to school. So whether you picking up your children from school, whether you're dropping them off or picking them up from school, running errands. I know back in Detroit and the East, a lot of people are still on they're still on summer break. So if you're still on your summer vacation, please, please be safe. Running errands, be safe. If you're just at home watching the tube, whatever you may be doing, eating or sleeping, whatever. Beware and be aware. Not sleeping, but just running errands and not doing anything. Just beware and be aware. This devil, Satan, comes to kill, steal, and destroy now more than ever before. So I love y'all. I will talk to y'all sooner than later. Inshallah. Have a blessed rest of your day. I'm out. Assalamu alaikum.